How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Today we're replacing another piece of lighting equipment on my Tahoe because of this wonderful, wonderful road construction. Let me show you what we got going on. Got my headlights on. As you can see, my parking light's on. No headlight. Walk over to this side. Low beam. So as you can see, my low beam's out. I did a video on how to replace this one last time. I just simply removed the air box and went in from that way because everybody tells you that you have to, let me get you turned around, hold on. Like I said, that one's working. This one is not. I replaced this one earlier this year because, like I said, the road construction, all those roof bumps and everything is killing my lights and stuff on this vehicle. But everybody says, you have to take your inner liner loose, take that bulb loose, take that bolt loose, take all these loose, pull that forward, and the light housing will come out. Well, what I did is I took my air box out and I went in through the back. Worked perfect. So it's like, well, why would I have to do that on this side? Because everybody again says you have to take your liner loose, that bolt and that bolt, which as you can see I've already got, and it'll give you a little bit of play. It honestly will. Okay, and then they still want you to take this loose. Well, why would I want to do that? Makes no sense. So what I did instead, I came up here, I took all these bolts out, right? That one, those two. This lifts out. Get that out of the way. Took this one bolt out, which gave me some access behind here. And as you can see, there's like a little rubber flap right there. So that combined with this, guess what? I can get my hand in here to change the bulb. Because I can push out on the flap to give me more room to get the bulb in and out. See? So let me get that done. My battery's down on the phone, so I'm not going to be able to record the whole thing. Or at least I don't think I will. Let me get my charger and I'll be right back. Back out here. Good old power sticks. Gotta love them. Now I can keep recording. But as I was saying, let me set this power stick down out of the way somewhere now. Yeah, right there will be fine. Take out all these bolts. Now one bolt there. And all those bolts are 10 millimeters. You know, all you gotta do is just lay them up here out of the way somewhere. I'm actually gonna lay them over on the other side so I don't knock them off. They're all the same. The only ones being different are the two to hold on the headlight assembly, and they're painted, so that's easy enough to remember. I didn't know if I could do this or not, but I wanted to try it and see. So let me get to it and see if I can get it out, and if I can, I'll come back and let you know. If I can, I'll let you know that too. So we'll be back in a minute. Keep in mind when you do this, there is a bolt back in here. Okay? Well, actually, it's just a pin. Some models have the bolt. You can see there's a little guide pin right there. And you got a pin down here. So I won't be able to pull the whole assembly out. But by wiggling it, it does give me a little bit more room, see? Gives me a lot more room. So now I can take my hand and stick back in there. Twist the bulb that way to your left, pulling on the bottom. And it rotates right up. Look how simple that was. Now what we got to do is take those clips loose, one on each side, and pull that bulb out. So let me get that out and I'll show you. There it is, there's the bulb. Now I'm going to pull that clip loose, and like I said, it just slides out. Remember the yellow wire goes to your left because it's going to drop back down, and I'm trying to do this one-handed. And that's the bulb just coming out. Hello, pain in the butt fly. You're just around with the mosquitoes, ain't you? But that's the one that we're taking out. There's much to it. And then we have the replacement. Bought a few more things over here the wife don't know about. But there's the replacement. It's the exact same one as what's coming out. Just does have the green on the bottom. But do not touch the glass on these bulbs with your bare fingers, okay? Now what I like to use is, of course, a good rag. What I do? Oh, here it is. It's in my pocket. I use tissue paper. So just take you a piece of tissue paper, get it opened up like you want it. Open the bulb up. Here, I'll try to do it and show it to you. I like to open the bulb from the bottom so that we're not trying to grab it from the top with the glass. Okay. Open it from the bottom. Open it wide. Push on it. Grab it by the plastic. And there you go. Okay, just like that. Now what I'm going to do is, to put the wiring harness back on, you're going to have to try to hold it like this, push it back in. But to prevent it from getting scratched or me touching the glass, see, tissue paper. I'm sorry for all this bouncing around, but my GoPro's dead, and I'm kind of trying to get this done while I'm there fixing dinner and everything, so I apologize, but always use something to, and nothing with grease in it or any kind of oil or anything like that. If you use a shop rag, make sure it's clean, dry, or tissue like this. Okay, now we got to do, and I'm going to try to do this. I can't see, so if I don't get it, forgive me. I'm going to keep the tissue on there, holding that. I'm not going to be able to get it because the wire's not long enough. Sorry about that. So let me get this plugged back in. I'll be right back. Got it laying there. Now I'm going to go back up, turn it on, make sure it works. And voila, it works. Yay, success. Turn it off real quick because I don't want melting any plastic up there. Those things get hot. So now, all I have to do is put it back in the headlight assembly and put it back together. It's that simple, guys. No sense of taking your vehicle half apart, at least on this 2007 model. Let me get it back together and we'll go from there. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do not over tighten these bolts because this is plastic. And you will snap that if you over tighten it. Come on, fly. God, flies, mosquitoes, and gnats. But do not over tighten that, just barely snug it. Same way with this. It's plastic, people. Use common sense when dealing with plastic. So now all I gotta do is slide that back up and put the bolt back in it. Well, I got you here. I'm sorry for all this jumping around and everything. Today's not a very good video day, or quality wise, but like I said, all you have to do is take out these 2 bolts, those 3 bolts, these 2 bolts, that 1 bolt, this whole tray comes out. There's no nuts on the back, so you have nothing to lose or worry about. Take that 1 bolt out. Okay? And that gives you play in your washer bottle, which also gives you play on this flap. And the reason that is important, because if you like me and you have big hands when you go in there, when you twist on that light bulb, get it loose and go to pull it out, you need something to push against, because you won't be able to pull it out without. And then just that bolt and that bolt, and that is it. No need to take all these out. No need to take all that loose and all that stuff down there. I mean, I literally just turned an hour and a half job into 10 minutes. It's that simple, guys. I mean, I don't know if it's because I have a little bit of mechanical aptitude, or if I'm just lazy or what, but I'll sit here and I'll look at something and try to figure out the best way to do it. Now, granted, if it's something I've never done before, I will watch a YouTube video and everything on it to see how they do it. And then I'll come and I'll look at the situation, you know, like I said about the tabs. Well, I know they're a pain because I've dealt with them. And I'm like, well, I know there's a flap on this side, right, the passenger side, so why wouldn't there be a flap on the driver's side? Makes sense, right? So I went over and got to looking, and sure as the world there was, and I looked and I saw the little, I'm just going to call it a plastic flap, but it's really some kind of material, I don't know what it is. And it's just there to cover the access hole to get to the back of the bulbs. I mean, I could pull the washer bottle completely out and not even have to take the headlight loose if I wanted to, but there's a bolt down at the bottom that you'd have to get to. And that just gave me enough room to get it that way. Simple, easy, and it's done. Now, will this work on every single vehicle? Probably not. You'll have to look at yours and see. You may have to take out that side, that inner fender well. And if you do, I'm sorry. But supposedly this works on anything that'll work on this Tahoe will work on 2007, 2008, 2009. I want to say 10, but don't quote me on that. I'll go up to 9. Chevy Tahoes, Silverado pickup trucks, the Avalanches, and the Escalades. Okay? But you seen that it was not that hard, very simple. The main thing is, do not touch that glass. And I hope this video is a little useful to somebody, because I know, like I said, when I checked into it, everybody was taking out that inner fender well, and I didn't want to do it. So if there's a way that I can help you save a few minutes, save a little bit of time, save aggravation, lost bolts, I'll do it, right? It's just one person. So there you go. That's my little video on how to change the light bulb and a headlight bulb on the driver's side on a 2007 Chevy Tahoe LT. I hope you enjoyed it, found it useful. If you did, please by all means give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment telling me you liked it, or tell me it won't work on your vehicle because why? Is there something else in the way? You know, not all vehicles are the same. So if that's the case, please post it below. I have thick skin, you know. You're not going to hurt my feelings by telling me you had to do yours different because of this. And share it, because there's other people out there that could possibly do this themselves, you know. It's not hard. My wife could do it if I showed her what to do. It's that simple. It really is. But until next video, guys, thank you so much for watching. You get out there and take care of your car and enjoy it. By all means, that's what they're for, right? So we'll see you next video. Thank you so much for stopping by.